Welcome students, this is Paulo Digari. Today I will teach that sign convention of trigonometric function. Okay, in the previous video we have solved exercise 3.1. Before solving exercise 3.2, exercise 3.2, we'll learn sign convention of trigonometric functions and uh, the values more than 90, how to calculate the values of trigonometric functions of angle more than 90. So we know that the Cartesian plane divided into four parts, that is first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant. Okay, the first quadrant all ratios are positive. That's why I have written here all. All ratio means sine, cos, tan, cot, sec, cosec. All are positive. If I denote this in degree, that is 0 degree, 90 degree, 180 degree, 270 degree and 360 degree. And if I denote in radian, that is 0, here pi by 2, here pi 180 degree, pi and 3 pi by 2 and 2 pi. Okay, that is a radian. Okay. Now in the first quadrant all are positive, sine, tan, 6 ratios. In the second quadrant, except sine and opposite of sine, that is cosec. Except sine and cosec, all are negative. Okay. Third quadrant, tan and opposite of tan, that is cot. Except these two ratios, these two functions, other all ratios are negative. And third one, cos, the fourth quadrant, cos. Cos and opposite of cos, it means reciprocal of cos, that is sec. Okay. Except cos and sec, all are negative. So in the first quadrant, all are positive. Second quadrant, only sine and cosec are positive. Third quadrant, tan and cot are positive. And fourth quadrant, cos and sec are positive, except it means sine, here sine, cos, tan and cot. These four ratios are negative. Okay. Now students, one thing we should learn that how to, if that is if I given sine 90 degree plus theta, what will be the value of sine 90 degree plus theta? That theta must be acute angle. Remember it, that theta must be an acute angle. Now listen it carefully, how to calculate it. That is sine 90 degree can be written as 90 to 1 plus theta. Okay, 90 to 1 plus theta. Now if that 90 into something, if it is odd number, then that sign convert into another ratio. So I am writing a conversion that table, that is sine change into cos, and cos also change into sine, tan change into cot, cot also change into tan, and sec change into cosec, and cosec also change into sec. Okay, so as it is odd number, 1 is odd number, so it change into, from the conversion we get cos theta. Okay, now coming to the sine, up to 0 to pi by 2, it means 0 to 90 degree, all are positive, so nothing is worried about the sine. But if it cross the first quadrant, it means cross 90 degree, then we have to pay special attention of degree of the functions. Now 90 plus theta means start from here, 90 plus theta. Theta is acute angle, so it must lies on second quadrant. Second quadrant, according to our law, in the second quadrant, sine and cosec are positive. We have given sine. That will be decided on what I have given, not on cos. Okay. So sine that with the sine, that is minus cos theta. Sine 90 degree plus theta, that is quadrant for sine, quadrant positive for sine theta. Sine and cosec, that's why it's a positive. Another example, cos 90 degree plus theta. Cos 90 degree plus theta, cos of 90 into 1 plus theta. Odd numbers, cos change into sine theta. Now 90 degree plus theta, it means that angle lies in second quadrant. In the second quadrant, sine and cosec are positive. Here cos is given, so that will be minus sine theta. Okay, that will be minus sine theta. Another example, what will be the value of tan 90 degree plus theta? Tan 90 degree plus theta means tan into 1. So 1 means odd number, tan change into cot, that is cot theta. What will be the sign, positive or negative? First of all, 90 degree plus theta, as theta is acute angle, it must lie on the second quadrant. Second quadrant is positive for only sine and cosec, that is given tan, so minus cot theta. Okay. Now take another example. Another example, that is, so I have draw here that is all sine, tan and cos. Remember here all sine tan, like all sine tan cos, all sine tan cos. Now if I take sine 300 degree, sine 300 degree, that is more than 90. How to calculate its value? So change it into sine 90 into 3 plus 30. 90 into 3, 270 plus 30. That portion must be changed into acute angle. Okay. So sine 90 into 3, as it is odd number, so it change into, according to law, cos 30 degree. Now consider its sine. What will be the sine of it? 90 into 3, it means starting from here 91, 92, 93 plus 30 degree, it means fourth quadrant. We know that in the fourth quadrant only cos is positive, but here given sine theta, so that should be minus. That's why, and we know that cos theta, we have studied the values of sine cos 30 in class 10, that is cos 30 means root 3 by 2. Cos 30 means root 3 by 2. Okay. In such way, we can find the value of angle more than 90 degree. Okay. Now one thing, if sine x or sine theta equal to a, sine theta equal to a, what will be the value of sine 360 plus theta, 360 degree plus theta. Okay. Now sine 360 plus theta, that should be a. Okay. Adding 360 degree, it doesn't have any effect of its value. Okay. Let us check it is true or false. Tan 30 degree. Tan 30 degree. What will be the value of tan 30 degree? We know that 1 by root 3. 1 by root 3. Now add here 360. Add here 360. So what will be the tan? 390 Now tan 90 into 4 plus 30, 4 means even number, tan will be remain same, that is tan 30. Now case is for sine, that is 490, 190, 290, 390, 490 plus 30 degree. Plus 30 means in this position, that is first quadrant. First quadrant is positive for all, that is plus side, so tan 30 equal to root 3. Tan 30 equal to root 3. So value is not changed. Not only 360 but also 360 and its multiple. If I add here 720, 360 into 2, that is 720, the value will be same, 1 by root 3. If I add 360 into 3, that is 1080, 10 by 80, the value will be 1 by root 3. So adding 360 and its multiple, the value of trigonometric functions will not change. Okay, remember that thing. With that property, we will solve the question of exercise 3.2. Taking another example. Okay. Cos 45. Cos 45. What is the value of cos 45? We know that is 1 by root 2. 1 by root 2. So cos 45 means I add 720, that is multiple of 360. Now cos 360, it is 720 means 90 into 8 plus 45. It is even or odd? That is even number. If it is even number, that number cos, that function will not change. Cos, and it is 45 degree. Now case for sine. What will be the sine? Sine 890. It rotates 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 90 means 45 means that is all. It lies in first quadrant. First quadrant is positive for all. So that's why that is positive. Cos 45, 1 by root 2. Values are same. Okay, values are same. So student, coming to the question number 1. Coming to the question number 1, in the first question is given if cos x equal to minus 1 by 2. If cos x equal to minus 1 by 2, what will be the values of other ratio? Other ratio means sin theta, sec theta, cosec theta, tan theta and cot theta. Now we know that. Now consider it without sign, that is 1 by 2. That is 1 by 2. All sin, tan and cos. That is P by, cos theta means B by capital H. B by capital H. If I draw a triangle, that is X, it is base 1, hypotenuse 2. Hypotenuse, what will be the value of perpendicular? We know that 1 square plus p square equal to 4, that is p equal to root 3. So that is root 3. That is plus minus root 3, but perpendicular means length of the perpendicular. That cannot be negative. That's why I take a plus root 3. Now coming to the other values of other ratio. What will be the value of sin x? Sin x formula, what we have studied in class 10, that is d by capital H. P means root 3, capital H 2. Now one thing, it is given that it is x lies in third quadrant. It is given another condition. X given, x lies in third quadrant. It means the values of x should be 180 to 270. 180, between 180 to 270, that x lies. That is third quadrant. Now third quadrant, which is positive? Tan. Here we have sin. So that is negative. Minus root 3 by 2. Similarly, what is the value of tan? tan x equal to p by b. P means root 3, b means 1, root 3 by 1, root 3 by 1. In the third quadrant, tan is positive, so that is root 3, that should be remaining positive. Okay, root 3. Next, cosec x. Cosec x. We know that sine is reciprocal of cosec x, just reciprocate it. Minus 2 by root 3. Tan x equal to root 3. What will be the value of cot x? Cot x equal to 1 by root 3. Cosec equal to 1 by 2. Sec x equal to minus 2. Sec x equal to minus 2. Just note it, all the values of other ratios. Sin x equal to 3 by 5. It means, and it is given that sin x lies in second quadrant. X lies in second quadrant. Second quadrant which are positive? That is sine and cosec. All other four ratios are negative. Sine means p by capital H. Okay, then p equal to 3, h equal to 5. So from the Pythagoras theorem we can calculate that base should be equal to 4. Okay, that is your homework. Okay, how to calculate 4. So base equal to 4. Now what will be the value of cos x? Cos x, we know that formula, that is b by capital H. B, value of b, that is 4 by 5. Now question is that it will be positive or negative. As it is lies on second quadrant is positive for sine and cosec, but the function is cos, that's why negative. Tan x equal to p by b. Tan x equal to p by b. P means 3 and 4. Second quadrant, tan is negative or positive? Negative. So minus. Okay. Now, what will be the value of cot x? Reciprocal of tan x is cot x, that is minus 4 by 3. Okay, minus 4 by 3. What will be the value of sec x? Minus 5 by 4. Reciprocate, that is minus 4 by 5, minus 5 by 4. Sin is equal to 3 by 5. Cosec x equal to 5 by 3. Okay, students, today we solve up to question number 2. In the next video we will solve question number 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, and if you have any doubt regarding this video, you can ask me in e-portal. I will try to solve your doubt. Till then, stay at home and keep watching all the videos of Bardhan Model School. Thank you.